Hello everyone, welcome back. Our January thaw was short-lived. The temperature has dropped again. It's down in the 30s and with pretty stiff north wind. I've got to go up into Kentucky tomorrow for my job, for work. That'll be Friday. I will actually be doing some things that are farm related. As I've stated before, my off-farm job is farm related, so I will be doing some farm related stuff in Kentucky, Clark County. I think the name of the town's Winchester, Kentucky. But right now I'm trying to get some wood in so that they'll be good to go while I'm gone. The ground is drying. We've had bright sunshine and a cool, dry, let's start this new hauling, a cool, dry breeze for a couple of days, and that combination will dry ground. Let's see if this bad boy will start. It should, but you never know. And it did. So we'll let it sit and warm up for a few minutes. But as you can see, the ground's starting to dry a little bit. We'll walk up here to this plowed ground and look at it. Hopefully, like I said, I gotta go into Kentucky tomorrow. I'll be gone all day. Probably won't be home to the wee hours of Friday morning. 3 or 4 o'clock Friday morning probably. But I'll get back in and maybe Friday night and Saturday morning. Calling for rain Saturday night. But you can see how much that ground's dried. I mean, it's starting to get there. So if we get that kind of weather tomorrow and continuing on into Friday, ground should be dry enough to plow by Friday. And we got some ground that's sod ground, new ground we're picking up this year, that looks like that. That'll need to be plowed. So hopefully we can get you some footage of us actually doing something. At some point I will do a review on that PJ trailer. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. That is a trailer, you can see, but we'll do a review on it and talk a little bit about it. But I'm going to get this wood in and get back in the house, get by the fire. I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. And if you're curious as to what I'll be doing tomorrow, I've stated before about my job, I'm not going to tell you what I do for a living, but I will be speaking at a farm school tomorrow. I will be talking, doing a presentation at a farm school in Clark County, Kentucky, Winter Farm School. So by the time this video goes up, it'll be over and done with, but that's what I'll be doing. You may be wondering why I'm in such a hurry to get started plowing. Well, it's 23rd day of January, something like that, and 23rd day of January, in the middle of April, I've got to start putting plants in the ground. And I've got 20 acres that I've got to get ready to plant. Now, of course, I won't plant it all middle of April. we'll begin the middle of April. And but about 12 acres of that is sod ground. So I've got to get it moorboard plowed, I've got to get it disced, I've got to get it ripped up, I've got to get the fertilizer put in it, and I've got to get the plastic mulch put down, etc., etc., etc. That's quite a bit to do. Keep in mind, I'll also be working a 40-hour-a-week job that time, and this time of year I'll be doing quite a bit of overtime at work. It's our busy time of year, so that's one reason January I'm busy. That's why excuse me, that's why I like to do the tillage in the fall if I can, so I don't wind up getting rushed January, February, and March. But this year it just didn't work out. But that's why we're in such a hurry, or I'm pushing so hard to get into the field. And like I stated before, that's one of the worst mistakes you can make, but sometimes you have no choice. So just a little bit on that. That's why I'm doing that. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.